Shalom, Shalom, Yasharallah, Shalom, Israel, Yasharallah. It's time to repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Brothers, it's getting tired. We're doing these lessons, we're doing these videos. You got Akims out there in the highways, the byways, 2, 3, 4 times a week. You got brothers doing 4, 5 videos a day. Some brothers doing 2 videos a day. Some brothers doing 1 video a day. Some brothers doing a video every other day. Warning Israel, warning Yasharallah, warning Israel, warning Yasharallah, warning Israel, warning Yasharallah, warning the 12 tribes of Yasharallah, warning, warning. The men of King David do these lessons, these videos, go out in the highways and the byways, present their body a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto our Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai of Mashiach Barakatai, in sincerity and in truth. The elect of Israel. Who is Israel? Who is the 12 tribes? You so-called African Americans, or so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, with Indian, Taino, Negro descent, and where we've been scattered in the 4 winds and the 4 corners of the earth amongst every nation. You are who your father is. Numbers 1 and 18. It's time to repent and be therefore converted. A famine at a word coming, America's going to be destroyed in World War III. World War III, a dollar is no good. The U.S. dollar is no good. Russia, Gog, the bear is ready to rip the flesh of USA, NATO, and EU. The bear is getting poked and poked till it's ready to devour. We're warning our people. Our people is not seeking the Most High. They're not seeking the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They're not seeking, not. They're not turning their foot unto the testimony. They're not taking this serious. They are not taking it serious. They are not taking this serious. All hell is breaking loose in the daughter of Babylon, spiritual Egypt, Sodom and Gomorrah, Nineveh, Assyria, Samaria, Rome, Greece, Sodom and Gomorrah, Nineveh, the daughter of the Chaldees, Basra, Egypt, America's all these empires I just named. Yasharallah, there's no more time left. We got y'all blood off our hands. we the broken record, man. We got y'all blood off our hands. We warning our people is not getting involved. Our people is not making comments. Our people is not asking questions. Our people is not sharing these videos to warn other Israelites. If you believe in Abba Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah Masha, shouldn't you share and warn warn other Israelites? Shouldn't you have an inquired mind? All hell is breaking loose. It's fitting to get scary, 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 Yasharala. Scary, 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 scary. And if you ain't trusting in Abba Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah Mashah and have made him his watchtower, at the same power 18 and 10, you ain't gonna make it. This is gonna be a lengthy lesson. It's gonna be lengthy. It's gonna be an hour for sure. For sure. It's gonna be 1 hour. And I'm coming, thus said Abba Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah Mashah. We're gonna watch this clip. We're gonna bring out some precepts for edification and exaltation, right? I want to start off by saying I give all honor and glory to Abba Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, or Mashiach, Barakatai, the Hawada for the Rakak Wadash, the Hawada for our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Yaakov, the Hawada for the house of King David, the third temple that's being built here in the daughter of Babylon, and where we've been scattered in the four corners of the four winds of the earth, the Hawada for the occupants out in the houses of the Bawah, presenting their bodies a living sacrifice, holy and unacceptable unto Abba Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Mashiach, the Hawada for the 144,000, the Hawada for the elect men, women, and children, Shalom, Barakatai. Another meek service report, another meek service lesson. Okay? And it's intensifying. It's intensifying. We're gonna watch this clip. We're gonna watch this clip and we're gonna bring our precepts. But before we watch the clip, let's bring some precepts. Let's open up in precepts. It's gonna be a lengthy lesson, Israel. It might be an hour and a half. It's gonna be an hour for sure. This lesson is gonna be an hour for sure. Okay, so let's start off in the book of 2nd Esdras. You got to be reading out of King James 1611 edition. Let's start off in 2nd Esdras 15 and 6. Let's see. 2nd Esdras 15 and 6. The Most High say, for wickedness had exceedingly polluted the whole earth. What the Most High say? What Abba Yahweh, the great king that sit on the throne, he said, for wickedness had exceedingly polluted the whole earth. Not half the earth, Israel, not some of the earth, not just USA, right? But the whole earth. And why is that? Because the whole earth was given into the hand of the wicked. Esau, Edom, your lover. You see, the so-called white man, starting with Amalek, the Amalekites, the chief house, the small hats, starting with them. Job 9:24, the earth was given into the hand of the wicked, the wicked. He is the wicked. Malachi chapter 1 and verse number 4. He is the wicked. Esau, Edom, he is a Tashatan. Diablos, Diablas. He is the wicked. We made it plain upon table, Israel. Either you're getting it or you're just not going to make it, right? Let's go to the book of, we'll come back to 2nd Esdras 15 and 6. But I want to go to the book of, where I want to go. 1 Maccabees 1 and 1. Let's start there. Let's go to the book of 1 Maccabees 1:1. And it happened after that, Alexander, the son of Philip the Macedonian. See, Edomite, all Idumeans, Edom, Adawam, Atah, Ashar, Asashaba. You see? Who came out of the land of Chedom and smitten. You see, Darius, he smitten Darius, the king of Persia. It was prophesied by prophet Daniel. It was all prophesied, right? Israel, when he interpreted King Nebuchadnezzar's dream, he told him about it. He warned him. Everything in the Bible, the prophets always warned before the destruction. The Hebrew Israelites, Daniel was a Hebrew Israelite. Daniel was a Hebrew Israelite, Israel. The prophet always warning before the destruction, right? All throughout the Bible, right? Nothing but warnings. Even Yahushua is warning, who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, right? He warned in Matthew chapter and throughout the what you call the New Testament, Yahushua Mashiach, who's a so-called black man. You see, he warned. He's a prophet. He's the great prophet. Yahushua is a prophet. Just in case, he's the greatest prophet of them all. He's our tall Akim from the tribe of Yahweh, from the nation of Yasharal, a Hebrew Israelite, right? But you hate being an Israelite, right? You hate the Hebrew Israelite. You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, you hate the Hebrew Israelites, right? You don't want to be an Israelite, right? But I don't want to deflect, because that's another lesson, and we can address that in another topic, in another lesson. Had smitten Darius, the king of the Persian and Medes, that he reigned in his stead, the first over Greeks. I'm going somewhere. I hope you follow me, Israel, because I'm finna make a point. I'm making a point. Who's the wicked and why the whole earth is exceedingly wicked and polluted? Because Esau is outside the temple, right? Hebrews 12 and 16. Esau is a profane man, Israel. That man profane, and he's outside the temple. That's a profane man. If you didn't know by now, something is most definitely wrong with you. And made many wars, you see? What's going on now in this clip? Wars. Esau made many wars. He's a bloodshedder. All he know is kill, steal, and destroy. John 10 and 10, right? All he can do is just kill, steal, and destroy. He don't know nothing else. He don't know nothing else, Israel. He's the wicked, right? And made many war and won many strongholds and slew the kings of the earth. And went through the ends of the earth. You see, everywhere this man go, everywhere he go, USA is the end of the earth. North America, South America, the islands of Hispaniola, that's all the ends of the earth, Israel. USA is the ends of the earth, is the fourth hemisphere, is the new world. You see, that pale horse, right, in Revelation 6 and 7, the pale horse, that's Esau Edom, your lover. That pale man, that dead man, he's a dead man. That man dead. We didn't tell you that Esau is dead, Israel. What more you want? How else can we give it to you? That man is dead. And went through the ends of the earth and took spoil of many nations, insomuch that the earth was quiet before him. And that's my point. You see, before the wicked, you got a lot of wicked people on the earth. But the wicked, the border of wickedness is Esau Edom, your lover. He's your lover, right? 2/3 of you Israelites. And you rest of you heathens. The earth was quiet before him, whereupon he was exalted. See, the so-called white man, he was exalted. Alexander, his 12 generals. He was exalted. You see? Pride going before destruction, right? Proverbs 16:18, and a haughty spirit before. That's a proud devil. Esau is a proud devil. That's why his symbol is the eagle. An eagle is a proud bird, Israel. Do your research on the eagle and see what you find. He was exalted and his heart was lifted up. You see? There you have it. Now let's go back to 2nd Esdras. It's going to be a long lesson, Israel. It's my last time saying that. This is going to be a lengthy lesson. Second Ezra 15 and verse number 6. Let's be repetitive. For wickedness had exceedingly polluted the whole earth. When you got Esau, Edom running the earth, when you got the so-called white man ruling the earth, well, what you think the earth gonna be, Israel? He's a wicked babysitter. You see, you got a wicked babysitter, Esau, Edom, right? You can't make it up. You just can't make this story up, right? It's all in the book. For wickedness had exceeding polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. This is it. This is it. That's why Abba Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, myself, finna do battle. This place is done. It's finished. It's over. You see? That's why the Most High say he's visiting the earth, which he had made, right? The Most High say, no more. Salaki, he said, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Because that's all going on in Babylon. Nothing but abominations. But I don't want to highlight too many points because the lesson already lengthy. So I don't want to get stuck on one point when there's so many points to make. And we still got to watch this video. We still got to watch this clip. Because you got the dollar finna collapse. You got the MOTB, the digital display, the Karacs, the digital CHIP. They finna get you, Israel. They finna digitize you and turn you into a cyborg. Jacob's trouble is on the go. We here. We're just waiting on that next event. That event is right around the corner. The event, we finna walk right up into the event. This is it. Because those nukes can't go off until that event, until Jacob's trouble and this dollar, we go cashless. You see, sequence of events. Jacob's trouble gonna come through the dollar collapsing. Civil unrest, martial law, it's finna go down. FEMA camp, guillotines is going down. Israel is going down. They distracting you right now. You're being distracted by the NBA finals, semifinals, boxing, Floyd Mayweather trap in Dubai. You watching the rappers going at it, Drake and Kendrick Lamar. You see, they distracting you with P. Diddy and his parties. See, they distracting you. That's Satan devices. That's why the Most High said, beware of Satan devices, right? 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. Beware of this man devices. That just to throw you off. While you worrying about what they got going on, he's plotting your demise. You still ain't getting it, right, Israel? I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood cried unto me. See, the men of David, the elect, is crying out to the Abba Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. You see, all day long, right? Isaiah 62 and 7, I believe. You see, we ain't letting up. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood cried unto me, and the souls of the just, you see, of the just, talking about the Israelites, complain continually. And therefore said the Elohim, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among. That's why you got World War III finna jump the hell off. Let's get that in Revelation 11 and 14. The Most High say the second war, World War II is past. The World War II is past. The second destruction is past. And behold, the third war, World War III, come quickly. The Most High say World War III come quickly, Israel. World War III come quickly. And through World War III, that's going to bring the return of our Savior, Abba Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Mashah Barakatah, right? The chariots in the host of heaven, and his cloud and his whirlwind, to render his anger with flames of rebuke, right? Isaiah 66 and 15. Because we complaining every day. We warning Yasharala. They finna shut this internet off. They finna shut family of the word. They already getting rid of the Bibles, Israel. They banning Bibles. You gotta watch what you say, how you say it. You see? You can't talk, you can't read, you gotta watch how you do it. Israel, we here. You ain't seeing it, right? Let's get Isaiah, since I called it out. Let's get Isaiah 62 and verse 6. I have set a watchman. You see, the Most High have set his watchman to observe and report. We warning Yasharala. We sounding the alarm. We blowing the trumpet in Zion. Upon thy walls, O Yashalam, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. That's why I'm doing this lesson. That's why I'm doing this video. To warn Israel, the lost sheep of the house of Yasharala, and to prophesy the downfall of these heathens' kingdom, Israel. Like I say in Jeremiah 28 and 8. Ye that make it mention, Salakia, ye that make mention of the Elohim, keep not silence. See? And give him no rest till he establish, until he make Yashalam a praise in the earth. That's what's going on here, Israel. Let's watch this clip. Let's check out this clip.
As an existential conflict, that there is no tie, there is no defeat, there is only victory. And they have put together a plan to achieve that victory, and they're on the cusp of that happening right now. As we speak, the Ukrainian army is disintegrating at the front. This is sending waves of panic through NATO, et cetera. And this is why you see Emmanuel Macron talking about the need to send French troops if the Ukrainian line collapses. Well, it's collapsing right now. David Cameron making similar statements. Russia has a plan. They have mobilized the troops. They have trained the troops. They have the military, conventional military, to achieve this objective. As I was told by a general earlier this year, major changes on the map in May and probably game over by the end of the summer. And that's the trajectory they're on. The problem is you have the West saying insane things, such as if the Ukrainian line collapses, NATO troops will intervene. This is why Vladimir Putin now has ordered the Southern Military District. People, please just open your eyes and your ears and listen to what I'm saying. The Southern Military District to carry out training for the employment of tactical nuclear weapons. This doesn't mean that they're going to use nuclear weapons in Ukraine. They're not. They're going to blow the hell out of NATO forces in Romania, Poland, Germany, France, Italy. It's nuclear war. If this is what you want, West, you're going to get it. Putin doesn't bluff. This ain't a game. This isn't a joke. This is life and death for Russia. They've made that clear from the very beginning. And so now we have a situation where NATO tried to call us bluff. The United States poured hundreds of billions of dollars worth of weaponry and money and such into the Ukrainian military. Russia had a plan. They ground it out. All this nonsense you hear in the West. Russia's suffering 1,000 dead.
You say Putin not bluffing because the Most High have put a spirit on Putin, on the bear, on Russia, who's Gog and Magog. See, Abba Yahweh, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the God of Israel, of Yasharallah, he have put a spirit on Putin. Let's get that. Okay? All right. This is the will of Abba Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah Mashiach, right, Israel? This is the Most High movie. This is his movie and his only begotten son, right? Yahweh Shah Mashiach. The Most High say in the book of Ezekiel, chapter 38 and verse number 1, and the word of the Elohim came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against God. You see, Ezekiel, a Hebrew Israelite, right? He telling his prophets, set thy face against God, Russia, right? The land of Magog, the chief prince, right? Moscow, chief prince of Meshach and Salakia and Tubal, and prophesy. You see, it's all about prophecy, Israel. If they're not prophesying, get away from the men. It's all about prophecy. Okay? And prophesy against him and say, thus said the Elohim Yahweh, behold, I am against the Ogag. Because Russia is an Edomite nation as well, you see? That's what's going on, because the land of Gog and Magog was the land of Japhet. But the Edomite took over there. And they occupy that land today, no man's land, right? That's what it was called before, no man's land, right? The chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and I will turn thee back. You see, so what the Most High have done, he have revamped the old Soviet. You see, the old Soviet is revamped, okay? All right, and Putin is at the helm. Okay, he's commander in chief. Okay, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws. You see, and I will what? Bring thee forth. This is the Most High doing it. This Abba Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. You see, this is his doing. And all thy army, you see, and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor. That's why they got these new weaponry. Putin got a Poseidon on his submarine. Okay, he got new Poseidon. He got his hypersonic missiles with Mark 5 speed, I believe. Okay, his super hypersonic missiles. And America says she can't even defend against that. He got missiles that can reach America in 30 minutes from Russia. Okay, so the Most High have put it in his heart. Okay? We're going to get that in the book of Isaiah 56. All right? And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaw, and I will bring thee forth, and all thy army horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shield, all of them handling swords, you see? That's what's going on, Israel. So the Most High have put their spirit on Putin. And if it ain't Putin, whatever other leader come into hand in Russia and Gog and Magog. You see? All right. Let's get Ezekiel 38 and 10. Jump down to verse number 10. Ezekiel 38 and 10. The Most High say, thus said the Elohim, it shall come, it shall also come to pass that at the same time shall things come into thy mind. What the Most High say gonna come in Putin's mind, and God, he gonna put it in their mind. The Most High put thoughts in their mind, Israel. He's the great king, right? The Most High do as he please. He say a thought, things come into thy mind. It's in the book. The Most High do, he controlling it. And thou shalt think an evil thought. He gonna make Putin think an evil thought. Evil means destruction, bad time to come against this whore. You see? That's what's going on. And thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled village. That's USA. What Trump fighting for the borders, America borders are wide open. Everybody coming through here. Yeah. They just letting them in. Come on, come in, y'all. Come in. Yeah. Open borders, no walls. It is all in the Bible. The Most High said, and thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of the unwalled village. That's the daughter of Babylon. I will go to them that are at rest. America been at rest. That dwell safely. See, America, she been living it up. She that woman that ain't been touched. You see? She ain't been touched, right? Old virgin, that's why the Most High call her old virgin daughter. A virgin, she ain't been touched. She ain't been touched by military might. That's why old virgin daughter, who ought to be destroyed. Then the Most High said, old virgin daughter, who ought to be destroyed. Because she that virgin, she ain't been penetrated. You see, by military might on her land. So the Most High is putting the evil thought in Putin. And thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled village, and I will go to them that are at rest. She at rest, she at ease, she proud, right? I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. That dwell safely, all of them dwelling without walls and having neither bars nor gates. Pooh, the Most High not playing, Israel. So let's expound more on that. Let's get Proverbs 21:1. How the Most High he control your mind. You don't have no free will. You got them Christians talking about they got free will. You got free will. The Most High control everything. The Most High control everything, Israel. He's the Almighty, right? The Most High say the king's heart. I'm in Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart, Putin is a king. He's a ruler. He's a ruler in Gog and Magog. He's a ruler in the earth. The king's heart, the king's mind is in the hand of the Elohim. You see, as the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. So the Most High control your thoughts, your mind. The Most High controlling it all. He control it all, Israel. You see, we warning our people, right? Would you agree, Israel? We warning you. Let's get the book of Isaiah. Go to the book Prophet Isaiah, another Hebrew. They all Israelites, Israel. If you don't know, they Israelites. So stop hating on the Israelites because you're hating on the prophets. You hating on Abba Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, you see? Because he's a Hebrew Israelite. Isaiah 54:16. Behold, I have created the smith. You see? So the Most High showed those scientists of Russia and all her bands. Libya, Gomer. You see? South Africa, East Africa, China, who's Moab. He showed a scientist how to develop these nuclear warheads, how to split the atoms. Okay, so they can nuke each other to hell up, so they can nuke up Babylon, USA, right? The Most High said, behold, I have created. He said, I created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument. See, they made an instrument of mass destruction. How to nuke this place, the hell on earth. It's going to be great balls of fire. Jerry Lee Lewis told you, goodness gracious, great balls of fire. That's going to be USA, Israel, real soon. Real soon. Real soon. For his work, and I have created the waster. So America gonna be wasted. White boy wasted. What Gucci Man say? Wasted. He said he white boy wasted. America gonna be wasted. Esau wasted. You see? To destroy. Okay, this does say Abba Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah Mashiach. Let's get the book of Psalms 7 and 13. He had also prepared for him the instruments of death. Pooh. So the Most High said he created these nuclear warheads, these arrows, these missiles. He called them the instrument of death. He said he ordained his arrow. Ooh, that's them ICMB nuclear missiles. Intercontinental ballistic missiles. That means they can travel from one country to another. That's why it's called intercontinental. Man, the Most High, he ain't playing. He say, let's read that again. It's all in the book. It's all in the book of the law. He had also, this is King David. King David is a prophet, and he will rule well under Yahweh Shah Mashiach. This is the book of Psalm 7 and 13. This King David prophesying against America. He said he had also prepared for him the instruments of death. He ordained his arrows against the persecutors. You see? Okay? That's what's going on, Israel. That's what's going on. Let's get the book of Isaiah, chapter 13 and verse number 5. Through the precepts we can understand it, right? Therefore I hate every false way. Precept upon precept. Precept upon precept. Line upon line. Line upon line. Here a little, there a little. That's how you teach the Bible, Israel. Isaiah 28 and 9 and 10, right? The Most High say in Isaiah 13 and 5, they come from a far country. Who he say they come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Elohim and the weapon. That's them them intercontinental ballistic missiles, them arrows of his indignation to destroy the whole land. That's why we started off in the book of 2nd Esdras 15 and 6. The Most High say the whole land is exceedingly wicked. The whole land, the whole earth. So the Most High gonna knock America off the face of the earth, Israel. The Most High say, how ye, for the day of the Elohim is at hand. That's what he's telling you in the clip. The day of the Most High, his hand is at hand. Yahweh is his right hand. How ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Let's continue on with that clip, man.
The number of Russian losses right now on the battlefield are the lowest they've been since the war started. That's how unbalanced this is right now. Russia is dominating the front line. They are devastating the Ukrainians. It was 800 Ukrainian dead a week ago. It was 1,000 earlier. It's up to 1,500 dead. They're just being slaughtered. They're being annihilated. And there's nothing to replace them. So they are literally collapsing. NATO's in a panic. Macron's talking about sending troops. Poland's talking about sending troops. And Russia's saying, I don't know how many times we have to tell you, if NATO troops show up on Ukrainian soil, we're going to nuke you. We're going to nuke you. Okay, we're going to take you out. Not your troops in Ukraine. We're going to nuke the decision-making centers. Russia isn't bluffing. I hope the people watching right now are getting cold sweats right now, because the world's over at this point, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, it's over. It's game, set, match. It's done. Whatever plans you had for the summer, they're canceled. Whatever Christmas plans you had, forget about it. So get scared, start calling people and saying, what the hell are you doing, Tony Blinken? Biden, get on the phone to Macron and tell him to shut up and sit down. The same thing with the polls, because this is...
So, Yasharallah, that's what's going to bring me into the second half of my lesson. Now, World War III, we know it's imminent, it's going to happen. And you can hear it in the clip. And I have brought out precepts to prove to you that World War III is imminent. It will happen. It's a certainty. But before these nukes get let off, once again, sequences of event. That's letting me know they finna crash the dollar at any moment. We finna go cashless any moment. Jacob's trouble finna pop off any moment through the next event, through this crisis. Because the nukes can't get let loose until Jacob's trouble and the Karak with the Karaks. You're not going to be able to buy nor sell unless you receive that mark. Right? That got to happen before the nukes get let off. That got to happen before America is wiped off the face of the earth, right? Okay? So when they talking like this, and when you seeing all this, that let you know how close you is to all hell breaking loose. So what are you doing about it? Have you repented? Have you turned your foot unto the testimony? Have you made haste? Psalms 150, Psalms 119, 59, and 60 go into that. King David. Let's get that right quick. Let's get Psalms 119, 59, and 60. Got them precepts. I got them precepts to the Rakakwadash, and I give all honor and glory to our Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Mashabarakatai, Kram Yashallah. All right, well, Psalms 119. Psalms 119, Israel, 59, and 60. King David say, I thought on my way and turned my feet unto thy testimonies. You ain't scared. You hear what he's saying in the clip. It's time to get scared, Israel. King David say, I thought on my way and turned my feet unto thy testimony. He said, I made haste. I made haste and delayed not to keep thy commandments, Israel. You got to keep the law, statutes, commandments, and judgment. To the best of your ability, you have to rehearse the righteous acts here in the place of drawing water, right? Judges chapter 5, verse 11, right? Psalms 119 and 9 say, how should a young man cleanse his way? All woman. Psalms 119, verse number 9, wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way? How you cleanse your way? By taking heed. You see, thereto, according to thy word. You got to take heed to the prophets. You got to take heed to the meek servants. You got to take heed to the men of King David, Israel. With my whole heart is your mind and soul have I sought thee. Oh, let me not wander from thy commandments. See? Because it's only destruction is coming here. So if you're not choosing life, that means you're choosing death. That means you're choosing to stay in the transgression of the law. You continue on sinning upon sinning upon sinning upon sin. Iniquity. That's what iniquity means. Sin upon sin upon sin upon sin. Let's get Jeremiah 8 and 3. Because we know 2/3 of you Israelites ain't going to make it. We know that. The Most High said that already. Jeremiah 8 and 3. And debt. You see, because our people have chosen debt. The wages of sin is debt, right? Didn't Paul tell you that? Apostle Paul in the book of Romans 6 and 20, I believe. And debt, the wages of sin is debt. He told you, sin upon sin upon sin upon sin, a worker of iniquity. That's why he say the wages of sin, because that means you will be a worker of iniquity, as it say in the book of Psalms chapter 5, verse 5. Okay? And debt shall be chosen. See, our people choose debt. That's why they're not gathering with the saints. Our people not trying to gather with the saints. They want to continue being ninjas and ninjarettes here in the daughter of Babylon and where we've been scattered in the four corners of the earth. Continue to do voodoo, witchcraft, sorcery, worship the gods of Santa Maria. You see, worship Buddha, worship Jesus Christ, a so-called white man, Cesar Borgia. You see, worship Christmas tree, jingle bell, jingle all the way, still doing the tree, celebrating the birth of Nimrod, still singing happy birthday. Our people still into all these Babylonian customs. Still eating swine flesh, still eating crabs and shrimps, just doing what the hell they want to do, right? So the Most High gotta say you have chosen death, Israel, rather than life. You choose death. You have chosen that was your choice. You was choosing to die, to get that fire in World War III, right? And death shall be chosen rather than life. Life is keeping the commandments, Israel. By all the residue of them that remain of this evil family. The Most High call y'all an evil family. You 2/3 of Israel, he call y'all an evil family. 2/3 is an evil family, which remain in all the places whither I have driven them, said the Elohim of hosts. Because our people don't want to climb. They don't want to arise and serve Abba Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Mashiach, Barakatah. They want to continue to do what the hell they want to do. So the Most High going to show you why he should. Let's continue on to watch this clip.
That's it. Russia's getting ready to exercise the use of tactical nuclear weapons in the southern military district. Okay, that means that if NATO troops are deployed, because the Ukrainian army is collapsing as we speak, and Macron has said it's his red line. And if they collapse, I have no choice, he says, but to send French troops in. Well, the Russians will kill them, but then they're going to nuke France. So there we are. This is about as serious as it gets, and yet we are sleepwalking. We are sound asleep. Nobody in America cares. Nobody.
Do they understand?
Our people are sound asleep, the Israelites. You so-called blacks, I like to say you're black. What's your nationality, brother? I'm black. Man, that sounds stupid when they say that to me. Sister, what's your nationality? I'm black. That didn't sound black. Or color. You see? Brother, what's your nationality? I'm a Christian. His nationality is a Christian. A denomination is his nationality. You see the madness with our people? This is the madness with Israel, right? Sister, what's your nationality? I'm a Cuban. You see? That's what's going on with Israel. Brother, what's your nationality? I'm a Puerto Rican. He's a rich port. See? What's going on, Yasharala? It's time to repent and turn to the Abba Yahweh. It's time to seek the Most High, right? Let's get that in Isaiah 54:6. It's time to seek. It's time to awake out of sleep. Your salvation is nearer than what you believe, Israel. Your salvation is nearer. The Most High say in Isaiah 55:6, seek ye the Elohim while he may be found. So the Most High say, seek him, Israel, while he may be found, because the famine of his word is coming. Call ye upon him while he is near. He's near right now. You still got the internet. You still got electricity. You still alive. You still can watch the prophets and the meek servant on social media. That's why the Most High say he's near. Because you still have access to getting built up in the spirit, learning who you are, learning what's required of you, learning how to serve your power, Elohim. Elohim in the Paleo Hebrew, meaning the power. Abba Yahweh, he is, he exists, he is to be. His only begotten son, Yahweh Shai, the great redeemer, the great deliverer of Yasharallah, prince of the power with Yahweh. Genesis 32:28, right? See? The Most High say, seek ye the Elohim while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near, Israel. He say, let the wicked, you see, it's time for you wicked Israelites to forsake his way. And the unrighteous man or woman, his thoughts, and let him return. See, that's what we're telling you, Israel. It's time to return unto the Elohim, and he will have mercy upon him. He gonna have mercy upon you, Israel, if you turn to him. If you come out the chapel of love, Satan house, these whorehouse, what you call church, these groves, come up out of your religion and your custom, come up out of the rudiments of men and turn to Abba Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah Mashah, and gather with the saints, gather with the Akim and the Yaikwat. Keep the Shabbats, the high holy days. Stop eating abominable and dressing abominable. You see? And to our Elohim Yahweh, for he will abundantly pardon. He's going to pardon your sins and your iniquities. That's why Yahweh Shai died for Israel. He's the atonement for our iniquities, our sins. Yahweh Shai is our Passat. He's our Passover. Okay? So it's time to be reconciled. You don't have no more time left.
What you've said, but they choose to ignore it for political reasons. When I say they, I mean the West Wing, the White House, the American State Department.
No, because they're not suicidal. I've seen them scared before. I've seen them early on when Putin said, hey, I just want to let you know from the start, this is our thing, we're doing it, and if you put NATO boots on the ground, we nuke you. And at the start, everybody's like, oh, you can't say that. You can't talk about nuclear weapons. And they were scared. And then they said, well, we don't see any evidence of this, and we think he's bluffing. And then when he reminded them again, you guys come in there, we nuke you. He's bluffing. Right now, they think he's bluffing.
Let me ask some technical questions. If Ukraine is foolish enough to send an F-35 equipped with a nuclear...
This is it. This is when we find out.
Quick question. Student body math proficiency.
What?
What do we say? It's good, fair,
Get out of here, man.
Understood.
I have no control over the commercial. I have no control.
Homes.com.
nuclear weapon into the sky and it is shot down, does that engage the nuclear aspect of it?
If Ukraine possesses a nuclear weapon, that engages the nuclear aspect of it. The moment Russia finds out Ukraine has received a nuclear weapon, Russia will react accordingly. Ukraine cannot have nuclear weapons. Now, here's an interesting thing. Russia has put the West on notice that they will treat the F-16s as nuclear weapons carriers.
All right, so that's the point of my question. If they truly are nuclear weapons carriers, and Russia uses a low-yield nuclear weapon to take it down, does that set off the nuclear paraphernalia, for lack of a better word, in the atmosphere?
First of all, Russia's not using a nuclear weapon to take it down. Russia's going to drop a nuclear weapon on Romanian bases, Polish bases, German bases, and then they're going to go ahead and take out decision-making centers. So they'll engage Europe with about 50 nuclear weapons. Then the question is, what is the United States going to do? Commit suicide?
Look at these nuclear missiles. This is how it's going to go down, Yasharawa. They showing you, look at how these nukes going to be letting off.
On full alert. So the moment the United States goes to alert, sends signals out to the subs,
look at
Russia
that. Look.
says, okay, screw it.
It's all in the Bible. Look at these nukes.
You're all dead.
Hitting the,
Everybody
that's
dies.
how it's
We're
going to
going to
go.
martyrs because we didn't start this. We warned you.
See?
Do not use F-16s. Those F-16s come from nations
World War
that are part of the NATO nuclear sharing program. And because they are part of the nuclear weapons sharing program, we have to assume that they still reach.
See, that's how it's going down. The Most High say in the book of Micah, chapter 1 and verse number 1, the word of the Elohim that came to Micah, the Morashite, another Hebrew Israelite, in the days of Lodom, Ahaz, and Hezekiah, kings of Yahweh, which he saw concerning Samaria, because America is now Samaria. This was in ancient Samaria, but now America, she's the mother of all harlots, right? The book of Revelations, chapter 17 and verse number 5. So America is every empire in one, because America is the mother of every harlot. That's why she's the mother of all harlots, plural. Every heathen empire was a harlot empire because it was ran by adultery. It was idol gods that was worshipped by these heathens. And America is that melting pot with diverse nations. Okay? Nations and tongues. So you have everybody in America worship different idols. That's why the Most High call her the mother of all harlots, because everybody got different idols here in USA. So America is also Samaria, Assyria, Egypt, spiritual Egypt, Sodom and Gomorrah, the surrounding 5 cities, Rome, the beast that was wounded and it was healed, who's the 8th beast, the 7th became the 8th. America is is Greco-Rome. America is Greece. Okay, America is Nineveh during the time of Prophet Nahum. America is every empire in one, and all the prophets are now back in their lot. In the regeneration, because the Bible deals with regeneration. You coming back in your 3rd or 4th generation, right? I think Genesis 15 and 16 go into that. 2nd Ezra 14 and 35. We can go on and on, right? So the Most High say the word of the Elohim that came to Micah the Morashite in the days of Lodom, Ahaz, and Hezekiah, kings of Judah, Yahweh, which he saw concerning Samaria and Jerusalem, Yahshua. He say, hear, O ye people, hearken, O earth. You see, that word, O earth, and all that therein is. And let the Elohim Yahweh be a witness against you, the Elohim from his holy temple. So the Most High, the holy temple would be the elect, the house of David, and the 144,000. So the Most High is using his prophets, his apostles, and his meek servants to prophesy the downfall of this kingdom. So he's being a witness unto you through the holy house, the house of the Most High. Okay? All right? Through his temple or his elect men. The men of King David. All right? Who's prophesying as doing this work and to say the truth. For behold, the Elohim cometh forth out of his place and will come down and tread down the high places of the earth. And the starting with America, she's the high place on the earth. She the cream of the crop. And the mountains, mean the government, shall be moated under him, and the valleys shall be a cliff. See? That's all going into World War III. These nukes, you see them in the clip. As wax before the fire, and as the waters that are poured down to the steep places. So the Most High is coming to do battle with these heathens, Israel, starting with Esau, Edom. Okay, I'm not going to be much long. I'm finna close out. We're going to watch some more of this clip. I'll probably bring out 1 or 2 more precepts. And we're going to close out, Yasharallah.
That rule when they enter Ukraine. And the West go, but no. Russia doesn't care. Russia,
So does Ukraine have American F-16s as we speak?
They are training on, not American F-16s, American-made F-16s, but they're training on F-16s provided by NATO countries as we speak. These weapons have not arrived in Ukraine yet, but they're expected to do so sometime this summer. So this is why Russia's trying to give us.
Because Yasharala, you got to remember that the Most High is a man of war, right? So you've seen all these war break out because the Most High is a man of war. Let's get that in the book of Exodus, chapter 15 and verse number 3. Okay, so the Most High is doing battle for the house of Israel, Yasharala. Okay, the Most High, the Elohim, is a man of war. The Elohim is his name. Okay. All right, so the Most High is a man of war, so he's doing battle. He's bringing down the house. He's bringing down the hammer. It's hammer time. The Most High is finna turn this mother out. You see? He gonna turn this mother out. All right? Okay, so let's get Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse number 1. Thus said the Elohim, behold, I will raise, you see, up against Babylon, which is USA, right? The land of confusion, right? Because Babel mean what? Confusion, going back to the time of Nimrod, the days of Nimrod. Land mean land. And against them that dwell in the midst of them, that rise up against me, O destroying wind. And how they rise up against the Most High? Starting by what they have done to the house of Israel, the nation of Yasharallah. You see? And were sent unto Babylon fanners. There you have it. Because of those open walls, because of those open borders, they able to come in. You see? All right? That shall fan her. You got them sleeper cells here in Babylon, and shall empty her land. There you have it, right here. For in the day of trouble, see, America's in the day of trouble right now. They shall be against her round about. So these nations, they form it against America because they are mad, because through the philosophy, America got everybody bugged the hell out. And through these coups going in these other nations, regime change, and through the tariffs and the sanctions of the dollar bill, she was able to put tariffs and sanctions on these other nations when they wouldn't get down with America democracy. America have set in dummy governments in these other nations when they don't want to dance to her music. Okay, against him that Salakia, let's be repetitive. Jeremiah 51 and 2. And I will send unto Babylon USA fanners that shall fan her. This whore is her because she a woman. That woman, see, and shall empty her land. For in the day of trouble they shall be against her. Talking about USA, right? Round about. Against him that bendeth, let the archer bend his bow. Going to these arrows, these missiles, these intercontinental ballistic missiles. And against him that lifted himself up in his braggadoon, and spare ye not her young men. Talking about America, military men. Her Navy, her Army, her Marine, her Air Force. Don't spare her men or women that's enlisted in these in America Armed Forces. Destroy ye utterly all her hosts. Okay, the Most High say, thus the slain shall fall in the land of the Chaldees, and they that are thrust through in her streets. You see, that's your civil war, you sedition among men, right? 2nd Ezra 15 and 15. For Israel had not been forsaken, so the Most High never forgot about his children. He never forgot about the Israelites. The Most High say, for Israel, Yasharallah had not been forsaken. Nor Judah. Judah is the Jews, the southern kingdom, you so-called blacks, so-called Haitians, so-called West Indies, so-called Jamaicans would be Judah of his. The Elohim Yahweh of the Elohim of hosts, though their land was filled with sin against the Holy One of Yasharallah, the Most High say, flee out of the midst of Babylon, because we in America now. The land of the north, right? The bulk of the Israelites. Now the remnant is in every nation, but the bulk of the Israelites is here in the North and South America and the islands of Hispaniola. And deliver every man his soul, you see. Be not cut off in her iniquity. There you go, that word iniquity. For this is the time of the Elohim's vengeance. And there you have it. He will render unto her a recompense. USA, right? There you have it, Israel. Babylon had been a golden cup. America had been a golden cup in the Elohim's hand that made all the earth drunken. You see, the nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore, the nations are mad. They mad. Yasharal. I hope that this lesson was edification and exaltation, giving all honor and glory to Abba Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Mashiach, Barakatai, Tahawah, Hallelujah, Amen.
All the heads up possible. They'll treat it as a nuclear weapons carrier. If NATO troops land, if they get involved, they're going to, Russia's ready to go to nuclear war. This is not a game for Russia. This is literal existential survival. People should listen to Vladimir Putin tomorrow. He's being inaugurated. One of the biggest events in modern geopolitical history, and the West, again, is ignoring it. Listen to his speech. It's going to be very deliberate. His words are going to be carefully chosen.
If President Macron sends a few thousand troops to Ukraine, regular French troops, not the Foreign Legion, does Putin attack Paris?
Well, no, what will happen is that Putin will kill all the French troops, and then he'll probably strike the French logistics centers in Romania. Now, at that point in time, France has said that, the stupidity of the French is unmeasurable. You have a French general who says, but we have 200 nuclear weapons. Russia would never bomb our troops in Romania. Well, that's my worst French accent in the world. But the point is, it doesn't matter, man. Russia's got thousands of them, and they will take you off the map. And that's what France needs to understand, that you will be taken off the map. You will no longer exist, whether you have 200 nukes or not.
And I know I said I was the last precept, but the Most High said bring one more. Because he said, you hear all these empires are Edomite kingdoms. When you deal with France, NATO, Russia, America, Poland, Canada, Germany, all these are Edomite nations. And this was all prophesied. They going against one another. You have the NATO and EU, Britain, America in the West, and then you have Putin on the East. Okay, you have these Edomites going against each other. You have Satan going against Satan. Let's get that. I want to come up with one more precept and just close out on that. The Most High say in the book of Mark 3:24, the Most High say, and if a kingdom be divided, so you have a divided kingdom amongst these Edomites. These Edomites is going at each other. But Yahushua, who was a prophet, who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, who was the chief cornerstone, the chief apostle, the great meek servant, the great chief shepherd, Yahushua Mashiach, who was a Hebrew Israelite. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, so America and NATO, EU, Russia, they are divided against themselves. You have the House is divided. You have the Congress is divided. The Senate is divided. All these Edomite nations, they divided. Australia, all of them. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, because you got Esau going against Esau, so you have Satan going against Satan, cannot stand. And if a house be divided, you see, Esau's house is divided. The earth was given into his hand, right? And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand, the Most High say. And if Satan, Atashatan, rise up against himself, so Esau, Satan, is rising up against himself, his own self, and be divided, he cannot stand but had it in. And that's why when you read 2nd Ezra 6 and 8 and 9, for Esau is the end of the world, the end of an eon, the end of a rulership, the end of an age. Why? Because he's divided and he's rising up against himself. Shalom.
The French need to start shutting up. And this is where America's got to be a leader and call Macron and say, just shut up. I don't want to hear another word out of you.
Is it true that President Macron sent 1,500 French Foreign Legion, not regular French soldiers, French Foreign Legion, which as I understand it, correct me if I'm wrong, Scott, consists of many foreigners, not just French people, but the command and control is French. Sent this group to Ukraine. Is that true?
I don't believe so, because that's we need to be careful. The French Foreign Legion is still the French Army.